It's time for the X and Y Show with your host, Mr. Roosevelt. He talks about man topics, lady topics, and relationships. He talks about love, sex, and infidelities. He even gives good tips. There is no other show that compares to the X and Y Show.
Oh yeah. Sit back, take your clothes off, and relax. It's time for the X and Y Show, where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. The only place on the planet that tackles the topics that everyone wants to talk about, but no one is brave enough to address. Nothing escapes X and Y, baby. Now, here's your host, Roosevelt Colbert.
Yeah. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. This is Santa. No. Greetings. How you doing? This is Roosevelt, and welcome to the XY Show. And I'm your host tonight, 2 days before Christmas. And, I just wanted to do this special episode. Usually, as you guys know, I've moved to bi-weekly for now because I got a lot of stuff going on. But I wanted to do a special episode for Thanksgiving. And now I'm doing a special episode for Christmas. And, tonight is perfect. It's like a couple of days before Christmas. So, I just wanted to kind of talk about the holiday and the true meaning of it and what it means to you. I'm going to tell you what it means to me, and then you can kind of relate to it and see if it means the same to you. One thing I found over the years that Christmas or holidays in general means have different weight with people. It has different meanings to people. Some people can give a damn about Christmas, which I find kind of weird, but that's me. Some people, like myself, love Christmas. Favorite holiday. Even though this year, I must admit, I'm not too much in the Christmas spirit, which is weird. For those of you who know me, that's very unusual because this is my definite favorite holiday. But it's been a year, so it's just as life. Sometimes you go through some shit. So, but Christmas is still my favorite. And I just want to talk about what Christmas means to me. And that's tonight's episode. What does Christmas mean to you? What does Christmas mean to you? Now, before I get deeply in tonight's episode, I want to give a shout out to my old Navy shipmate, Lee Wren. He proposed to his fiancée tonight. And she accepted because the ring is pretty nice, so I know she wasn't going to say no. But I want to give a congratulations to Lee Wren and Juliana Lewis on their engagement, and hopefully they will find many happy long years together. And congratulations, shipmate. I hope you have a prosperous marriage, and I think you'll do well. She's a very beautiful woman. I'm sure that you will be happy with her for years to come. So congratulations to you both. I always like to give congrats to people getting together in the name of love. That's what X and Y Show is all about. So congratulations to you both. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Now, what does Christmas mean to me? Well, first of all, Christmas, I guess when I was a kid, obviously Christmas meant presents. And my birthday is in November. So Christmas to me was always like a bonus. Because my birthday was like early November. And it was early November, which is perfect. Because it wasn't too late where they'd be saying, well, this is your Christmas present and your birthday. They couldn't say that with me. Because my birthday was in early November. and then Christmas in late December. So, I kind of got 2 quick gifts, and that was great. So, as a kid, Christmas meant presents. I mean, let's be honest. All kids, it means presents. But as I grew older, I realized the true meaning of Christmas was the birth of Christ. The Messiah came. He was born on that day. Well, excuse me. It signifies when he was born. He was not born on December 25th. A lot of people always bring that down over the years. He wasn't even born December 25th. He was born in the summertime. Nobody knows when Jesus was born, but it's just a day to signify his birth. That's what Christmas is about. The celebration of the Messiah, the birth of our Savior. So that's what Christmas means to me now, and for a long time. Now that I know the true meaning of Christmas. It doesn't mean the commercialized stuff that society has put on it. The Santa-Claus is, going out and getting in all kind of debt for buying expensive gifts. Rudolph the reindeer, Frosty the snowman, Christmas trees, Christmas stockings and lights, and all the stuff that you spend money on during Christmas. It's not about that. However, I will admit that stuff is fun. Usually I have a Christmas tree. I don't this year. I told you it hasn't been my year, but usually I have a Christmas tree, and I have the Winterland, and the lights and just all kind of stuff. Screensavers on my phone, ringers. I'm playing Christmas music in my truck, and all kind of stuff. So usually I like the commercialized stuff. It's fun, the Christmas trees and the lights and stuff, but it's not the true meaning. It's not the true meaning of Christmas to me. To me, like I said, the true meaning was the birth of Christ. But, it also, Christmas is a day of memories. Being in elementary school, because that's when you did all the fun stuff. When you got in junior high and, you youngsters call it middle school now, and high school, it was fun, but it wasn't as fun. Because when you were in elementary, you did a lot of stuff around Christmas time. Like, usually around that time, the teachers didn't want to do shit. But, so they just gave us special projects. So everybody draw a Christmas tree and color it. And, okay, today we're going to make some chains, for like 2 weeks. So, Christmas was wonderful that time. And being in elementary school and making the Christmas chains and making the Christmas pictures and everybody wearing their Christmas sweaters. Because back then it used to get cold in Miami. It doesn't anymore. But, it was just a fun time. You go into music class singing Christmas songs, and, you did that for about 2 weeks until Christmas break. So elementary school was definitely a fun time during Christmas. And being on Christmas break and then waiting around, seeing all those presents under the tree, waiting around to open them and, just doing everything you can to stay busy around the neighborhood. So usually what we did in my neighborhood, which is Richmond Heights, for those of you know, we did everything we could. Played board games, we played football, street football, tackle, whatever, just to stay busy. Or stay occupied, keep our minds off what was under the tree. Played video games was big back then. Not as big now because we still went outside and played back then as compared to now. The kids don't go outside anymore. But, I remember Reggie Trotman, for those of you who know him in Richmond Heights, used to walk around Richmond Heights everywhere with his Intellivision. So, that kind of stuff. So, and I enjoyed beating up on Reggie, by the way. Just being out of school, being out, I enjoyed going to Richard Reese's house and beating him in Monopoly like he stole something in his own house, in his own room. And he was 4 years older than me. So I was like, 8 years old beating a 12, 13-year-old in Monopoly, I enjoyed doing that during Christmas time. It was a great time. It was like, because Richmond Heights back then was like a big family. Everybody knew each other pretty much. So, it was, and then everybody went to the same church. And that was another thing, made Christmas time so great. I went to this church called Glendale Baptist Church in Miami. It still stands, but, the pastor that was there when I was there, he passed away, so he's not there anymore. But it's a different church now. It's not the same. The congregation is not as big. A lot of people have gone to other places, and some have gone to the Lord. But it's still standing. But back then, the church that was something else to look forward to as well. Because back then they threw these shows. Well, like a show. It was called a cantata, where they sung Christmas songs, and they had the Mary and the Joseph and like the little play about the stable and Jesus being born and stuff like that. And it was just a great singing event. And back then, Glendale had a choir that could rival anybody. I still to this day haven't seen a choir that good. It's a shame that they came along too early, for today, because they could have recorded and become world renowned. I mean, that choir was something else. Under Robert Lampkin and Audrey Lampkin, the husband and wife, and Audrey could sing and Robert played the bass. So that was something to look forward to as well. Church events and stuff like that. And, growing up, like I said, the true meaning of Christmas came apparent to me, and I realized, I always knew, but as a kid, you knew the true meaning, but you didn't care. You wanted your presents. But as you grow older, you're not getting as many presents anymore. So you kind of focus on the real meaning of what Christmas means and appreciate it more as you get older. And now, what Christmas means to me is family. It's all about family, spending time with family, as far as dinner and having a nice dinner and just congregating together and enjoying each other's company while you can. Because, a lot of times, a lot of people aren't with us anymore. So you have to enjoy it while you can. So that's what Christmas is about, family, coming together, congregating, enjoying each other's company, and just enjoying the holiday. And I think, it's all about family. And right now I don't have any I don't have any kids of my own. So I don't have a family like that to see the joy in the kids' eyes when they open the gifts and stuff like that. That brings me back to the time where I remember when I was a kid, every time, like Christmas, because I would be up early, like 6:30, 7 o'clock, sometimes 6 o'clock. Sometimes they tell me to go back to bed, but I remember like my daddy would be up watching me, and I didn't think nothing of it then, because I was too busy opening my gifts. But now looking back at it, I remember he was always up watching me open my gifts, and my dad is no longer with us today, and that's just a memory that I it just dawned on me that he was always there when I was opening my gifts. And I don't know why he was. I never asked him because it just never dawned on me until, a few years ago. But I don't know exactly why, but I would assume that, because my dad grew up, he came from a family that was not affluent, and, he probably didn't get many gifts, if any. So I guess maybe he was, I'm guessing, but I'm assuming that he was living through me, seeing me open my gifts, and he was able to get me presents and see me enjoy the gifts that he gave me and my mom gave me and see my happiness. Because he never, when I was little getting all those presents, he was always up watching me open them. I remember that from like start to finish. He would watch me open every last one of them. And I remember that. So, maybe one day I'll get to experience that as well. I'm still young, kind of. So, one day I'll experience my kids opening up gifts. But that's what Christmas means to me. It means the birth of Christ. I think, a lot of times people forget the true meaning of Christmas. And they go for the gusto. They go for the commercialism of the day. And, that's unfortunately, a lot of people have been caught up in the commercialism of Christmas. And that's not right. That's not the true meaning of Christmas. The true meaning of Christmas is the birth of Christ, to celebrate, the significance of that day that he was born. So that's what it means to me, the birth of Christ, and spending time with family and being loving. That's another thing. I like this holiday because at least during this time of year, people are not acting as crazy as usual. They're still crazy, but they're not acting as crazy. Everybody has a little Christmas spirit in them, and everybody is happier. And it's just a better time of the year. So I think that Christmas means to me is, the birth of Christ, happiness with your family, being able to enjoy the holiday with them, and just being together, and enjoying yourself, enjoying your family, and just enjoying talking to them and touching them and hugging them, and enjoying your kids if you have them, and seeing their joy, living through them, and being a kid again. And also reminiscing about the old days when you were a kid, thinking about the times when you were little, making chains and Christmas trees and stuff in elementary school, and walking around with video games and playing football to occupy your time before you open your gifts, and just enjoying your friends during that happy time of the year. So that's what Christmas means to me. Just being happy, at least a little bit of the year. You at least, if you're not happy all year, be happy this time of year. That's what Christmas is about. That's what Christmas means to me. Being able to enjoy, knowing the true meaning of Christmas, first of all, being able to enjoy family coming together, and able to congregate with them and enjoy them and love them more, and making new memories, and also being happy and being appreciative to what you have. That's what Christmas to me is about. It's not about the gifts. It's not about giving the most expensive gifts and acquiring all this debt. And I'm not saying if you buy Christmas gifts that that's bad either. I'm not saying that. But that's just not what it's all about. It's about just being happy. That's what Christmas means. That's what Christmas means to me. Knowing the true meaning of it. Enjoying your family and being happy. That's what Christmas means to me. What does Christmas mean to you? Does it mean the same? Christmas might mean the same to you as it means to me. It might mean totally the opposite. You might don't like the significance of the meaning of the day, meaning the birth of Christ. You might like the commercialism side of it. Okay. That's what Christmas is to you. Okay. But Christmas is to me is what I told you. The meaning of the day, knowing the true meaning, family, being able to enjoy them, being happy. That's it. You notice I didn't mention anything about the commercialized side of Christmas. I didn't mention the Christmas trees. I didn't mention the gifts. You know, I didn't mention any of that. I mentioned things that everybody has or could get. You know, that's what Christmas means to me. What does Christmas mean to you? Are you happy? You know, are you enjoying your family? Do you have family to enjoy with? If you don't have family, you know, do you have friends that you can enjoy with and be happy with? Some people, your friends are more closer to you than your family. So your friends are your family. So it doesn't have to be blood linked. It can be just close friends. You know, do you have someone that you can enjoy and be family-like with? What is Christmas to you? What does Christmas mean to you? You know what it means to me. For the most part, this year, it still exists. I know the true meaning of Christmas. I'm going to spend it with my family. And I'm not as happy as I've been in the past because it's been a rough year, but I am happier this time of year. You know. So that's what Christmas means to me. Do you know what Christmas means to you? Do you care? Maybe it doesn't mean anything. But anyway, I hope that if it doesn't mean anything to you, I'm going to wish you a Merry Christmas anyway. And for all of you who listen to the X and Y show, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And I hope you enjoy this time with your family and enjoy them while you can and make new memories for the new year and for more years to come. If you propose to your loved one, congratulations. If you have a new member of the family, a new baby, congratulations. You know, if you're meeting certain family members for the first time, congratulations. If you're going home for the holidays, congratulations. If your son or daughter is coming home from the military, from far away and spending time with you during this time of the year, congratulations. That's what Christmas is all about. That's what Christmas should be. Not about gifts, not about Santa Claus, not about Rudolph. It's about happiness, about family, and the true meaning of the birth of Christ. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of the X and Y Show. I will be back next week for a regular episode. Be sure to check out the X and Y Show on your favorite avenue. I'm on Stitcher, I'm on TuneIn, I'm on iTunes, and I'm on Google Play, and I'm also on Blueberry. So be sure to check it out on your favorite avenue. I'm also on social media. I'm on Tumblr, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Instagram as well. So be sure to check that out. And be sure to buy something from the X and Y store. I got all kind of things in there. I got Christmas design shirts, Halloween design shirts, Thanksgiving, coffee mugs, iPhone covers, Android covers, all kind of stuff in the X and Y store. So be sure to check that out as well. You can find all of that on my website, which is www.thexyshow.com, www.thexyshow.com. You can find everything there. And also leave me a comment. Give me some constructive criticism. If you like it, if you don't like it, just say hello or whatever you might want to do. Sing to me. But be able to sing. Anything you like to do, just leave a comment and I will definitely reply back to you and give you some feedback over the air and let everybody hear you sing. So be sure to do that. And if you buy something from the XY store, I would definitely post it on my IG account as well. So I guess that's it. So I want to wish you all a happy and Merry Christmas. And I hope to see you. Well, I will see you next year. Oh, man, I'm crazy. And, hey, enjoy your time with your family. I love you all. And you take care.
X and Y, X and Y, X and Y all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Merry Christmas from the X and Y Show.